With over 30 years of financial consulting under her belt, Renee Fourcade's career started in the administrative department of Dean Witter in San Francisco. When a manager at the company's Beverly Hills location threw out the payroll and required Renee's in-person assistance, she quickly became enamored by the industry and immediately set her sights on becoming a financial advisor.
I worked for advisors in the beginning until I could kind of get my feet on the ground and start to build a clientele. But even that, once I became an advisor, I was very young, and to ask people, to trust me to manage their money was a very difficult, position to be in.
Today, Renee is a leading financial consultant for UBS, a Swiss global financial services company. She spent 20 years working solely in wealth management before adding institutional consulting to her resume, where she now works with 401k plans, foundations, endowments, and investments.
This was really a twist to what I had been doing for the previous 20 years because I had to go back to school. I had to get my CIMA, which is a Certified Investment Management Analyst, which was a challenge but also was a great learning experience for me. And I do both sides of the business because I love them both and wouldn't want to give up either.
Before joining the UBS team for their reputable institutional consulting department in 2010, Renee previously worked for both JP Morgan and Drexel Burnham. During her time at Drexel Burnham, she spent 5 years giving lectures on the stock and bond markets as entertainment on cruise ships.
You're on a ship for 2 or 3 weeks with people and you bond, you make relationships, and came home with new accounts and did that for 5 years building my business.
When her schedule allows it, Renee makes it a priority to give back to the community through organizations that center around children and animals. With her daughter, she frequently spends time mentoring a class of 65 girls at the Maryvale Orphanage and volunteers at the no-kill pet charity NKLA with her son.
I believe that when you're blessed enough to have had a nice career and a wonderful family, that it's very important to give back to your community. I like to get my whole family involved. Obviously, I'm very busy as a working mom, and if I can include my kids and my husband in what I do, it just makes it easier, and I think it makes it more valuable to, family lessons.
Renee is also very passionate about CASA, an organization that provides a voice for kids in the family welfare system. Through the program, a court-appointed advocate follows their kids around, ensuring they are protected in various environments.
They're able to have a special bond, what they call it their CASA. So they work with their CASA who meets with them once a week, provides a sense of family for them and a sense of direction.
On any given day, Renee can be found flying out to see one of her institutional clients in another state, meeting with vendors on certain projects, or vigorously researching various companies. With a schedule that typically starts around 5 a.m. and doesn't end until 1 a.m. that night, weaving all parts of her life together is beneficial to her time management.
I just try and bring everybody into parts of it. A lot of my socializing with clients, my husband's involved. If they have children, we can bring our kids along. Again, all my philanthropy, I try to attach that to our family values and have the kids be able to participate.
Living only a few miles from work, Renee's home office allows her to study the markets early while the kids are getting ready for school. With so many time commitments, Renee knows her dedicated team is one of the main reasons bridging the many aspects of her life together is even possible.
I was really a sole practitioner for many, many years, and just in the last year, I've actually built a really great team. I really enjoy working with other people. I find that we all feed off of each other's talents, and I wish I had just done it sooner. I wish I had put a team around me, 15 years ago.
In an industry that was previously dominated by men, Renee's passion helped her to stand out when she was trying to get hired. Always focused on the end goal, Renee's openness to other possibilities allowed her to broaden her career to several areas of finance over time.
When I was interviewing to try and become an advisor at the time, sometimes I wouldn't even want to put my first name down and have companies even know that I was a female until I could at least get in the door and have an introduction.
Renee Fourcade's profound ability to balance her career, family, and philanthropic involvement requires hard work, excellent time management skills, and an undying drive. Not lacking on any of those traits, her notable status as a financial consultant continues to amplify, earning her a top spot among Century City's Women of Achievement.
Being recognized as a Woman of Achievement by the Century City Chamber is truly a great honor. There were 6 women selected, all very successful in their field, and to be part of that group is really a great achievement.